Hello and welcome to part 2 of Hades somehow. Somehow I tricked my chat into letting me play more of this. I think people weren't really feeling part 1, but some of the YouTube video, or in the YouTube upload and some of the comments and the stream stuff, apparently me playing made a lot of people want to play more Hades, so I guess I'm allowed to play at least one more. So let's get into it. I'm excited. Probably not going to be as interactive with the chat as I have been before because I have to focus with this game. So look forward to chat killing me by distracting me. That'll be fun. But let's get back to it. All right, how do I play this again?
Found nothing there, sorry.
Okay. I don't have a bonus on anything. Let's just take the let's take the sword again.
Blade of the underworld, I need your strength. Ready as I'll ever be.
Things at work, I guess.
Alrighty.
That looks
Ooh.
like a dealer's hammer.
That's fun.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Special hits a wider area and deals slightly more damage. Dash strike hits twice and deals plus 20 damage. Your attack restores 2 HP or 2 health per hit, but you have minus 60% max health. That is not good for me. I'm very bad at that. I get hit a lot, so we'll do the supernova special.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right
So this just means that I have a bigger area for this, and it does a little bit more damage. Nice. Not too shabby. I feel like the shield is the weakest weapon. I think the shield is really good on certain builds. If you get the shield going with Zeus on the special attack, then you can hit enemies like so many times in a row. Once I unlock the shield, I can show it off a little bit. I actually don't. I think the shield's pretty good. The shield might actually be my favorite weapon, but like specifically the one of like the different aspects of it. Ooh, we'll go with Athena. Chad, how are we doing today? How are you guys enjoying your New Year's Day so far? I'm having a pretty chill day so far. Like I said, I woke up pretty late. I think the thing I'm most worried about going back to work while also doing these streams is that I've been sleeping like 8 to 9 hours a day, which is not normal for me. I normally sleep like 6, but like my body has been so tired. I've just been like it's just instantly just like out in like a coma for 8 hours every time I go to bed.
And Zeus refuses to explain something.
But I'm worried about that. I'm worried that that's gonna really tire me out. Starting the year with a cold? That's not fun. First I've made it in this with the shield. It's strong as fuck. Yeah. I mean, I play the shield differently than I feel like you're supposed to, so I'm not like the source of truth on that, but I feel like I know enough about Hades to be pretty good. I try to make my builds as simple as possible so that I can just mash buttons and win. So that's where I'm at. Alright, so we can either get 100 gold or we can get an Aphrodite power-up. I think I always go for more god power-ups if it's ever against something else. Find fairly cold though. It is pretty cold in Massachusetts today too. This wide range makes this so broken. I'm literally just mashing Y. Just like pro gamer.
You've had a brush with Megara the Fury, haven't you?
Sorry, mommy.
Though I
What?
know a
Sorry,
thing or
mommy.
two about
Sorry.
that one. Though lately we
Sorry.
lesbians no
Aphrodite.
longer mingle with those living in the underworld.
All right. So Aphrodite, I think, has the highest damage scaling on her abilities, but weak isn't that good. I think I'll go Wave of Despair. So this way, when enemies hit us, well, every time an enemy hits us, they'll take damage back, and they'll also get weakened, so they do less damage. Nothing I can afford here. Okay. Man, I love this game so fucking much. This game came out of nowhere. Like, I was, like, definitely paying attention to it, like, when it was in development, but, like, kind of not really. Like, I'd hear updates about it while I was in early access and stuff, but
This can unlock something.
I didn't really focus on it. And then it came out on Switch, and I could not stop playing it. I just couldn't. I think I got so addicted to that game that it was insane. And then it came out on PlayStation 4 and PS5. I platinumed it, I think, in 2 weeks, pretty much non-stop. And then And then I later went and did the PS4 Platinum. I forget what I did it for, but I did the PS4 Platinum later, and it was a ton of fun as well. I was wondering, are you planning to play Kaiju Rancher game during the birthday stream? Yeah, I think so. It seems like a lot of people have, or not a lot, but a few people have asked me about Monster Rancher stuff in the last couple days, so I'll give it a shot. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't really know what the schedule looks like for stream games in the next, like, you know, couple days. I'm kind of trying to take it easy while I kind of get used to going back to work and stuff. So I haven't really put too much thought into what we're playing next, but, you know, there's a lot on the table. So it's like a Rocky Helmet rough skin? Yeah, like that. Who's ready for Hades too? I can't wait. I made it to Hades last night with gloves, but lost only because I lost all my Death Defiance on the first floor boss and only got one back. Oof.
Hey there, Zach, man. How's it going? Look,
Hold on, just a...
to get here with the rest of us already. Let me see what I can do.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Oh, where's my water? Hold on, let me get my water. My water. Dionysus is pretty great. He's just a bro. He's just like, hey, man, what's going on? We gonna party? And I'm like, hell yeah, dude, let's do it. I think he was the last one they added, too. Your attack inflicts hangover. Strong drink. Using a fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. After party. If your health is low after encounters, restore it back up to 50% of health. These are all really good. So hangover is just poison. So it basically means that every half a second they take 6 damage if they get poisoned. But I'm not really hitting the attack button, so I think it will go a little wasted. But restoring my health after encounters is pretty good, but the fountain could be really good. The reason why this is really good is that there's a guaranteed fountain after every boss. So we have a guaranteed, I think, plus 4% damage every time we do a boss, and getting back to full health after a boss. So I think that's good, but then after party is also pretty good. Meaning that no matter what, whenever I beat an encounter, my health goes back up to 50%. That's pretty good too. Actually, I think this is better, because the fountain will restore all my health, but this will do this even on bosses. So like I'll get health back anyway. So we'll do after party.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around.
The way that the boons work, by the way, is that each god has one for your attack, for your special, for your cast, and for your dash. And then they all have kind of like passive buffs, like that one I just got.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Thanks, Zagreus. So the big deal is that depending on which weapon you're using, like right now I'm just doing this because like it's better, so like I'm focusing on my special attack. But there are some times where I focus on the attack. So you always want to build your build based on whatever like you're most comfortable using, or like whatever fits your playstyle. Don't just go for like the most rare ability or anything like that. Like try and figure out like what works for you. Fuck! I thought I was gonna dodge that. I'm getting hit a lot here, actually. These fucking witches, dude. I gotta dash more. I kind of don't like the dashes on the A button or the X button, whatever you want to like, whatever you're doing. But it's kind of annoying. Okay, so we can get 100 gold, or we can get, I think, plus 25 max health. I think we're gonna go for max health because my health is really low at the start of the game. Currently ranking up the Cosmic Egg Cheapskate. What are words? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like Chaos a lot. He's a good character in this. He can make or break runs though. Those can be really sketchy, because you gotta really take some risks when you're getting those power ups. Hey, okay, more health.
Let's have a look here.
Hydrolite, Chimera Jerky. So Hydrolite would be good because it would store health, but I don't think it's worth the cost. So we're gonna skip that. So we have gems and probably a mini boss actually, probably, I don't think it's a mini-boss, because we only fight one mini-boss per floor per run, I think. And we already fought the giant crystals, so... Either more darkness or gems. We're going to go for gems, because we haven't gotten any yet, so there's like a couple upgrades we can get that'll be really helpful. And this should give us double. Okay. Hey, guys. It's me, your boy. I'd prefer if you would all stop attacking me, though. Could you guys get together and just kind of figure that out? Hey, not too bad.
Gemstones.
10 gemstones. Ooh, I wish that was more. But that'll get us at least one upgrade. So that's not too bad. Ooh, it's one of these. So whenever this happens, enemies just keep respawning for, I think, 45 seconds. Sometimes the timer changes. But what that means is that you can kind of... the more enemy you defeat, the more money you can get. So this can be a good way to grind some money on a run. Obviously, it's very dangerous. Like, if you're not sure that you can do it, the other option is just to run away. Just like try and kite them around for 45 seconds and just survive. They will spawn infinitely though. So keep that in mind. That you can't just like out-destroy them. Okay, there's a lot here. Hey guys. I see we're adding new friends. That's cool. Hey, you know, can we just, like, not, though? Like, just if we just, like, all calm down, please? Taking some hits. Here we go.
Enough.
There.
I earned a lot of money there. I think I earned, like, 80. That's pretty good for one room.
Delicious.
So, I mentioned this last time, but the jump from level 1 to level 2 will always be better than from, like, 2 to 3. Like, yes, this would boost our damage by, what, 16%, give or take? No, 17? But the revenge damage going from 50 to 90 is just better. So, we're going to go for that one.
Better blessing.
All right, and we're at the end of the, of this floor.
Charon's shop.
Nice.
Hey, Charon. If there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you?
Okay. So, we can only afford, one. We can't afford the whole shop, which is kind of a bummer, but
I'll pay for that.
we'll do this one. Okay, so these are all kind of weird. Your dash causes a bolt of lightning to strike nearby foes. After you dash, just before getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. So that does more damage, but it's a little bit more specific. So I think I'm gonna go Thunder Dash. I could do the cast. That might not be the worst either, but I don't really use my cast. I know I should use it more, I just don't. So we'll do the dash once. That'll just kind of activate automatically. So as you can see, every time I dash now, just a bolt of lightning comes down. And we'll buy some more darkness. We got money. I always try to spend all of my money before the boss, just in case the boss murks me, because you know, you can't take it with you, so you might as well use it. Time to use a spear. Good luck. The spear's not too bad.
Aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not
Why are we whisper talking?
in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Alright. Mega's a bit tougher when you fight her in close combat than when you fight with a ranged weapon, so hoping for the best. Yeah, see? I gotta take advantage of my range a little bit more with the special, because I'm just kind of like going a little too close when I don't need to. The other thing is if I hit it just as she attacks, it deflects back at her, so that's not bad. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, damn. Oh, jeez. Alright, halfway. Oh, this. I can actually cheese this a little bit with my deflect. So that's not too scary. Shit. Use your range. Oh, not this one. Okay, hold on. Fuck. She hasn't used this attack today. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Fuck. There we go. Wow, I did not get out of that one, unscathed. I got hurt pretty hard. But hey, This is what I was talking about. Since my health goes back up to half, like you can get a little bit more risky.
This holds some sort of power, but for what?
Titan Blood is really, really useful, so I have to kind of hold on to it for a while. And we get some health back anyway because we got the fountain. So that's definitely the better pick. I'm glad I picked that one and not
Next stop, Asphodel.
I'm glad I picked that one and not the fountain one. Zeus is trying to hit you now, but he hits everything else. Yeah. Just lost a strong Zeus build. My sword's a special attack twice. Had Zeus lightning on it, and each time I used lightning, I chance to strike again afterwards. Potentially 4 hits per special. Oh yeah, that's a really good build.
I barred where I please.
I think Zeus is my favorite. Is my favorite of the gods, like with his abilities. I have a lot of fun with the lightning builds, but there's some pretty good ones. I have some preferred like abilities on like attack, special, dash, and cast. Dionysus, the party god, has the best cast because you just drop down like a like fog of like poison. Zeus has the best attack if you have a fast attack like this. It can be pretty good. The special, I think I like Poseidon's the best because it pushes enemies away when you do this too, and you can like smack them into walls and stuff. The dash, I think I like either Athena for deflecting things back, or Ares because he leaves behind like the blade rifts when you do it.
Within the suffocating heat of
So there's different, you know, there's a lot of viable builds.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
The good news is we're getting a lot of keys, so we can probably unlock a new weapon after this. I want to try and unlock the weapons as soon as possible. Hey, friendos. So their HP, they're kind of outpacing me now. Like their HP is a bit higher than I can really deal the damage to. So I need to find better ways to increase my damage. Which means I need more power-ups. Okay.
They're slowing down.
Fuck! I can't believe I ate that. But yeah, you can sort of see the deflect working. The reason why this is so good on my special is that I have this giant range, and anything that like tries to attack me in that range, I just send it right back.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Darkness. Ooh, we'll grab this. So Nectar lets you unlock keepsakes and power, like level up friendships and stuff with the other people like around the, I guess, palace. I don't know what to call it. The home world area. So these are really, really good in early game. But once you've unlocked all the keepsakes and you're just trying to like work on leveling up stuff, it's okay. So it's really good early game, but then it kind of like falls off a little bit for a while. Like I think Darkness would be more valuable if we already unlocked all the keepsakes, but it's still pretty good. I'd put it like maybe in the middle of the priority list.
Gorgons.
Oh, sick. Enemies that I need long range for. Cool. This is fun.
Surprise.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Too much. If you try and stand in one spot in this area for a long time, like no matter what room you're in, you'll get fire start getting launched at you because this game hates you. As you can see, I can step in the fire for like a hot second, but like it will start damaging me pretty quickly. Nice.
Bottle of nectar.
Hey, more Zeus. I think I could probably beat the Hydra here pretty easily. This build works pretty well for the Hydra in my opinion. Because I have a lot of range, so I can hit multiple like heads at once. And I can reflect his attacks back on him. Fuck. Just found Sisyphus for the first time. Nice. Sisyphus? He's right here. He's right here. Here's your Sisyphus. Right here. Just doing the same shit every fucking day. I'm kidding. I tried to do that bit earlier. I was trying to how do I do this? I'm on the Xbox controller, but I'm used to the PlayStation like start button being like right around here. It's like lower in the middle for the Xbox controller. So like I was trying to pause and I'm like, where the fuck is the start button? Like, I had to look down at it. Furthest I made it is after the Hydra. Nice. We'll see how far I go today.
Uncle Zeus.
So you'll see that little icon at the bottom where it shows that I can gift. So we could give Zeus this. Basically, if you gift any of the gods a gift, they give you a keepsake where you can start a run with it, and it'll guarantee that the first encounter you have will be them. So you can like basically like force certain gods to spawn. And I think it makes it so their abilities have a higher chance of better rarity. But that's not like the best one to start with, like when your stats are kind of low. The best one that you want to start with is either Skelly, because you get an extra life, or Cerberus, because you get extra health. So those are really good as like the first keepsakes you use. Once you like get better stats and like you've like leveled up your darkness stuff a little bit more and your weapons, then you can just change over to some of the other ones. But so I'm not going to gift him just yet, because Nectar's still pretty rare, at least where I am now.
Quite unlike how it must be there in your father's dreamdom.
All right. Ooh, here we go. So we have two options here. Static Discharge, which makes it so any enemy struck by lightning also takes more lightning damage, like jolt damage, and that does more. We have Double Strike, which makes it so lightning bolt's effects have a 1 in 3 chance to strike twice, so that's pretty good. I'm going to go for a Static Discharge, though, because it's more damage overall.
Thunder and lightning.
Okay. Oh, we have Euryphile? I forget how to say her name. So we can either have a boss fight and fight Aphrodite, or we can go and meet a new person. Whenever you see this like exclamation point, I almost said plus, this exclamation point icon, it means that's like the special character for that level. The first level is Sisyphus. The second level is, I think it's Eurydice. I forget how to say her name. The third level is Patroclus. And then I don't think there's a fourth level. I don't think there's one on the fourth level. So let's go meet him. Let's go meet a new character. Make some friends. She has some really good buffs too. I would say almost always try and go for these friendship ones, because their buffs are pretty good typically. So it's worth doing. I would say I would prioritize it over most anything else.
Okay.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, Your Royal
Eurydice.
Majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities. I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business past the menacing Bone Hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that?
Free shit, let's go.
My treat.
So Ambrosia Delight, which makes it so 2 of your boons are upgraded to the next rarity. So we have I don't think we have anything like super rare, so this just increases the damage we do. Palm Porridge, which gives you 4 random level ups. And Refreshing Nectar, which the next 3 boons we find will have an upgraded rarity. I think typically you want to do either of these two. Palm Porridge can be really, really good if you don't have that many boons like I do right now. So this will give us a pretty big DPS boost if we do Palm Porridge right now, but Ambrosia Delight is the one I usually pick, because that just makes it so your stuff just hits harder. But yeah, we'll do Palm Porridge.
Good choice.
Thanks so much.
Nice. So you can check your abilities here. So Wave of Despair is now at level 3, so now enemies take 118 damage back. Our special does 101 damage. Static Discharge, so enemies take 96 damage when they're jolted. And our bolt damage is 18. So that's pretty good. That was a lot of buffs overall.
Till next time.
Oh man, this is stressful. I'm trying to explain as I go, but like it's kind of a fast-paced game. Oh, this one sucks normally, but this shouldn't be too hard for me. So they fire a lot of projectiles, but because I can just keep reflecting them, I can just stand in place and do this. Fuck you! I'm broken! Let's go! It's just that easy. It's just that easy.
You do.
Nice.
Olympus,
That worked out.
accept this message.
Okay. Death Defiance makes you impervious, or Death Defiance makes you impervious longer, and you replenish a use. Okay, this is pretty good. So this makes it so you're like extra life. Makes it so that you're invincible for 3 seconds after coming back to life, which can be pretty good. More importantly, it replenishes 1 use, but I haven't used mine yet because I haven't died in this run yet. So there's not really a reason to pick that, even though this is a really good ability. Your attacks is stronger and can deflect. Your cast does that. I mean, I'll go for the cast. I mean, I don't really need any of these, truth be told, but we'll just pick one. The other thing is that you do want to try to grab every one of their abilities at least once, because there's like an in-game achievement list that when you complete it, you get like in-game items. Like you get more nectar, you get more like Titan blood. There's like a lot of good stuff for it. So it'll unlock once I unlock the list in-game. But you really do, like right from the very start, you want to always try and pick a new item or a new ability. Even if there's abilities that like are good, always prioritize like the new ones, because completing those lists will really, really, really help you out.
The act of sorcery often ends in an untimely death and an eternity, and
Okay.
I'm sure the witches' circle will reconvene soon enough.
All right. So I only have one option for my next area, so we're going here.
Easy does it.
Chad, how we doing? We still alive? We still watching? We just captivated? How we feeling?
Spreaders.
Okay. Same thing as last time. Just do this in place. Okay. We still here? Hell yeah. So we're getting towards the end of the floor, so we're gonna start having harder enemies spawn. And more. So just trying to hang in there. Asphodel is the shortest of the levels, but can still go a while.
Good enough to eat.
Trying to let you play. Sorry, we're surviving. No problem. Still here. Hell yeah, guys. Just making sure. Just checking in. I mean, I guess we just go for our special, right? Since that's what we're using the most. I usually don't get this many palm powers in a playthrough. Like, they're good, but they're just not as good as some of the other things. All right, so we're at the end here. So we'll go to the shop. I almost always go to the shop unless I'm like flat broke.
Wasn't me.
So this is the shop that I usually like to see, the one where he offers you free health. This is like a palm power up, but it's cheaper. But the offset is that you don't get to choose what you level up. It just picks one randomly. So I only really pick this if I just have leftover money. So I'm not going to pick it today. We're going to go for another Dionysus boon.
Hey, what's with that Chiron, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Hell yeah, man. Attack inflicts hangover. Ooh, this is good. Gain health whenever you grab nectar. Gain 1 nectar now. Using a fountain restores all health. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go for that premium vintage. Mostly because getting extra nectar is super good this early in the game. And we get a little bit of extra health.
Yum.
We're at full health going into the boss. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm coming for revenge, Lerny. I'm gonna beat the brakes off this Hydra. He doesn't know it's coming.
You can fulfill my father's wishes.
I'm so ready. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready. Oh, you using your projectiles? How's that working out for you, idiot? He's so mean. Oh, he got me. I wasn't fast enough. Okay.
Didn't work.
This is what I was talking about, where they get like close enough where you can just hit all of them at once. Or multiple of them at once, so you can make this go a little faster. Alright. So the ones with the green on them, they'll summon ads. Like, they'll shoot little bone guys. And if you let them, like, if you leave them long enough, they'll hatch into, like, full enemies. So, be a little careful of them. I try and focus them down faster. Oh fuck! There's so many. Oh my god! I wasn't ready. I thought I was different. I wasn't. My deflect isn't really reliable enough to to deflect those. Damn, I forgot they homed too. I gotta be more careful about those. Okay, we got them. Alright, 6 more. It's the Hydra. This is his whole specialty. Alright, these ones aren't too bad. They lunge at you, but they just try and summon ads, so you can kind of just hit them in place without really having to do too much. Alright, that's 3. Oh boy, okay, there's a lot of you guys. Fuck me. This is so much on screen. There we go. Alright, 2 of them here. Got them. Alright. We're at the end, Lerny. Revenge time. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I wasn't ready for revenge time. I keep forgetting to dodge. I need to do my my lightning damage to him. So in the final phase, he'll mash his head down 3 times, so you want to get far away. Okay, wait. We got this. With his own shots. Got him. Let's go. Neat.
Good, no more heads.
Okay. Got a nice little diamond there.
Back home.
We're moving on to the 3rd area. That was tough.
You are testing my patience.
The only thing we're testing is my fucking skills, Dad. So I could sell some abilities that I don't want. I'm not really using the phalanx shot, so I get 75 gold back, but I don't know that 75 gold is enough to just like remove that. So I think I'll keep it for now. Oh, you know what? Now it's worth it. Hold on. I'm gonna sell this because I'm not really using my cast. Instantly get more treasure. We're pretty early in the game, and that treasure is pretty damn useful. More health would be nice, but I don't really need it, so I'll just keep the gold. Killed Meg with a spear for the first time? Hell yeah. Trainer, hell yeah.
Never been this far. In the bag.
This is the furthest I've been in this playthrough, so we're gonna see if we can get through it. The 3rd boss is pretty tough. The 3rd boss I still struggle with a little bit, because if you just don't have enough damage and like enough way to like defend. Achievement, let's go! It can be really difficult to deal with him.
This place look good.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium.
Elysium.
Reserved for only the most great of mortal souls. Spread forth luxuriant.
Luxuriantly? Really?
Alright, we got a key or darkness. This is not the best opening choice, but we're gonna go for a key because we're still early on. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot about these enemies. Okay, so these are my least favorite enemies to fight because they hit really hard, and then when you kill them, you need to like kill their soul. They're like their little this little like floaty dude will pop out, and if you don't kill that, they'll just come back to life. So not my favorite. I really gotta dodge more here. I gotta cause more jolt. There's also like way like stronger traps in this area too, like those like bow and arrow things will do a lot more damage. I can't see him. This is cheating. This floor is very annoying. Yeah, I don't. The 3rd floor is hard. The enemies hit harder. They have more health and stuff, and they're more annoying. Oh, I didn't kill it. Are you kidding me? And they're more annoying to deal with. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I really need some power-ups before we get too far here. Oh, more health would be nice, but like I said, you always got to go for more boons, because that's the only way you're gonna get stronger. So so these guys come in a couple different varieties. They have bows, they have swords, and they have shields, I believe. I think. Oh, right, they have spears as well. So they mimic all of Zagreus's weapons, except for the final 2. And depending on which kind you fight, they can be really fucking annoying, so just be careful. There's a lot of, I forgot about this. On the 3rd level, there's a lot of, like, moving around. Like, there's a lot of dashing just to, like, avoid damage and stuff. Because there's a lot going on in these floors. I think the other reason I don't like them is they don't get staggered, so you have to, like, really, really rough them up.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, Chad, I forgot to ask. How's the audio? Is the game like really loud or anything, or are we good? When foes are slain, they damage all nearby foes and inflict weak. Oh, that's pretty good. Dying Lament. Or resist some damage from nearby foes. We could do straight damage reduction. We could do this too. Audio's fine? Okay. We'll do this one. Now when we kill enemies, they deal area damage to other nearby enemies and weaken them, so that's pretty good. More health would be really good, but so would more money. But we're already at 125. So I feel like we're going to have enough for the shop at the end, so I don't have to worry too much about money here. So I think I'm going to go for the health. Oh, here we go. One of the worst enemies in the game. They're tanky, they don't stagger, and you just gotta keep dodging them, and they're really fast, and I hate them. They just suck. They're so bulky, and they do so much damage. Okay, hold on. Oh boy, here we go. Nice. Yes! Alright, more health. So actually, I guess max health is better in this run because it means that I get more health back at the end of a chamber. So we could go to the shop early here, but I like try to almost never go to the shop in the middle of a run just because unless I'm like on death's door and like need to hope that they have health or something. Because it's just better to go to other rooms, I think. We're gonna fight a mini boss. I think I know which one's gonna be. This dude spawns almost every single time as the mini-boss in this room. Got the double moon room for Poseidon and Ares, whose trial is easier. I think Poseidon's is easier, or maybe Ares. I think they're about the same. I think both their attacks do the same thing. Where they just have like things that just kind of chase you and follow you around and deal damage. I think Poseidon's is maybe a little easier.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Wait,
I do like
what about the
Asterius.
champion of Elysium?
Or not, is it Asterius?
Who knows? I can't imagine who's even stronger than you.
I will not.
I really like Asterius, but also he sucks to fight. He can be really annoying. So we gotta bait him kinda. We gotta wait till he stops attacking. Here we go. 3 swipes. 1, 2, 3. Or I guess 2 swipes and then a jump. 2, and then... I'm gonna die here, I think. Oh my god, he keeps getting me. His swing is so wide! Okay. Shit. 2. Jump. Jump. 3rd jump. I can't believe that missed me. Wide swing. And jump. Wide swing. Okay. My DPS is not high enough here. I'm really good at taking out multiple enemies right with this build, not like single targets. So I'm having trouble here. And jump. Fuck, I can't believe I got away with that. He's charging. Alright, so you gotta get behind one of the pillars when he charges. Oh, fuck, you can miss sometimes. So yeah, I think I need a working pillar. He can crash into the wall or the pillars, but sometimes you just gotta keep dodging him and hope for the best. Oh, he's in his 2nd phase now. So he adds like little ripple effects when he attacks. You gotta be careful. You can kind of use those pillars to like damage him more with the trap damage. Oh, I got a big hit there. The safest place to be with Asterius is still behind him. Because that's the hardest part for him to hit you from. Oh my god, please. Says the best place to be is behind him and then immediately attacks him from the front. Hey, okay. Holy fuck. That fight sucks.
Well fought.
I'm pretty rough with that fight.
Pales in comparison to that of the champion of Elysium. I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
And then he walks away.
I beat the bull of Minos.
Boy, Zeus, I hope that was worth it.
In the name of Hades.
It's not the worst. High voltage or lightning bolt effects deal damage in a larger area. If you dash just before getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. So that would be extra lightning bolts when we dodge, but this would make it so they hit in a bigger area. The cast isn't that bad either. Let's do the one where they hit in a larger area. Now we got bigger lightning bolts, so hopefully it's easier to deal damage to them. That was tough. Like I said, that's a fight I'm not particularly, like, amazing at. These guys also suck. They just run at you and explode. You have to deal damage to them from afar or deflect it or something. Those enemies are so annoying. There's a special, like, boon you can buy from, like, the Well of Charon that makes it so they don't spawn. So they're guaranteed to not spawn. That wasn't too bad, though. I think my current build makes it pretty easy to fight them. Alright, anything we got going on around here? What do we nothing? Okay. I haven't really upgraded the gem stuff, so there's not too much I can do extra. I really don't think I need the extra money here, but I do think I need the extra health, so we're gonna go for that. Oh, you guys again. Hey. Hope you like getting hit with your own attacks. Fuck. So many enemies on screen now. Trying to deal with the witches by just, like, deflecting at them from further away. And it kind of worked out. Oh yeah, that extra lightning is really coming in handy. Okay. I think we're pretty close to the boss soon. Just darkness, huh? No choices. Oh, here we go. What do we got in here? Could restore some health instantly. Do any of these other boons. They're not terrible, but 250 is what I try to aim for the shop with, because the 250 I think guarantees you can buy everything most of the time. Sometimes they'll be more expensive. These are the shield guys. They're really fucking annoying because they only take damage from the back. So you have to kind of jump around them or do damage that, like, goes through the shield, like the lightning bolt stuff. I think they're my least favorite of the enemies here to fight. Like, the sword is whatever. The spear can be annoying because they have pretty good accuracy, and the bows can be annoying if you're not, like, paying attention to them, but the shields are easily the most annoying. Took a hit there. Damn, I'm just that good. Okay.
My birthright.
Alright, well, fuck it. So, we have either a Palm of Power or more gold. I'll just go for more gold at this point. They keep trying to get me to take gold, so I might as well. My main reasoning is that if we somehow survive this next boss, which I think we've got a decent shot, having more gold would be pretty helpful. So I might as well go for it. Because I think we're the Palm of Power isn't gonna do too much for us because we're already pretty high leveled with it, so it's getting diminishing returns at this point. I see you over there. And this one. Wave 2, here we go. Yeah, I think this is the last room before the boss, so, or before the shop before the boss, I should say. So we're gonna see the most enemies here. But yeah, the way to usually deal with these guys is dash abilities, because you don't get damaged, so keep that in mind, I guess. Ooh, these are annoying. They just spawn a bunch of butterflies that just, like, track you down and do damage. Yikes. There's so many of them, too. Sweet. And the fucking chariot guys? This sucks. This is a rough room. Okay. Alright, so yeah, now we're at the end. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. This is so stressful. I'm having a lot of fun, but it's really stressful. Alright, we can buy everything in the shops. That's pretty good. Go for another boon from Zeus. Zeus, give me double lightning strikes again. I'm ready for it again. I think double lightning strikes will make this build really good. Heaven's Vengeance. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. I mean, yeah, fuck it. Buy more health. Buy even more health. Okay. We're at 170 health. We've got pretty good build here. I'm ready. Let's go. Chad, am I gonna make it? Is this gonna be the run? Am I gonna go all the way? So if you fight Asterius as a mini boss, he does start with less health, but not nearly as much health as I feel like he should start with. But it should be pretty good. But the only problem is that you fight both these guys at the same time. I'm gonna kind of explain it before we go. In my opinion, the way to do this fight is you absolutely have to fight Asterius first, because the other guy, I already forget his name. Let me see. Theseus. If you Theseus gets a really big power up when his health gets low, and having to deal with that and still have to deal with Asterius can be really, really annoying. So just focus down Asterius first, and then Theseus is pretty easy to deal with after that. You just got to be careful about his ranged attacks.
I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt.
Also, Theseus kind of sucks. He's just such an asshole.
Yourself, you blackguard. And may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Hey, doing damage to both. Okay, here we go. Getting risky. So Theseus has the shield and the sword, so he can deflect and block attacks from the front, and he has crazy range with the spear. And he likes to throw it, which is why you want to be behind pillars when you're fighting Asterion, because then you can dodge him. Doesn't he have a ship named after us? No. That you're thinking of Vision from Marvel, from WandaVision. Okay. Be careful with Theseus as well, because he can attack you when he like recalls his spear as well. It's not just on the way to you. Oh fuck! You guys are way too close together, but I can't resist the double damage. I'm getting greedy. Fuck. Oh, I'm getting hit now. Fuck, way over there. Hey, alright. That's half this fight down. Now I just gotta deal with this guy, who is also really annoying. Fuck, he got me. Alright. That's my only extra life. I gotta make this count. Man. He is way easier when you have ranged attacks. Fuck. Shit! Oh, I knew I was gonna dodge in time. So, he'll pick whatever god you don't choose on your run. He'll get a boon from them once he gets into his second phase, and basically just have to deal with like random attacks in the field and him, which can be really annoying. Some gods are harder to deal with than others. Artemis isn't too bad because you can kind of dodge her attacks. I am like one hit away from death, or two maybe. Oh shit. Okay. I could just dodge around him and oh fuck, he got me there so bad. I gotta try and lure him back out into the middle. Fuck, I'm dead. Oh my god, I can't believe I lived. Fuck. Oh man, okay. This is really much closer than I'm usually comfortable with. Shit. Oh my god, that was hard. Okay. Whew. All right.
No problem.
Back to half health.
Can't seem to open it.
I'm pretty happy with the with managing to beat them on the first try. That's a pretty good one. They're a really hard fight. Oh look, I got like one little fan here. There's one little Zagreus banner. Beat the floor for third floor, yay!
I'll take the set.
Let's go. This is my second run too, isn't it? Or is it second or third? I think this is my third run actually. It's not too shabby. Look like an absolute nightmare. Looking forward to getting there. It's really some builds make it really like trivial to deal with them. But if you have to get into like an actual like fight with like close range, it can be pretty tough. Any abilities I don't need? Not really. I think I need these, so we'll just go.
I can do this.
Alright. So I don't have the ability unlocked yet, but when you get the ability for golden vases... Hey, look, we beat another area. When you get the ability where like golden vases appear, I think they spawn pretty frequently here with like these different things. So you can get a good chunk of change just by like destroying all the vases here once you have the gold ones unlocked.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
Let's go. Alright, so this boss is emotionally difficult and physically difficult. In phase 1, you have to deal with the first head. In phase 2, you deal with the second 2 heads. Phase 3 is a little weird. It's so... It's tough because like I especially hate when you like hit him and he like whimpers. It's just like it's a whole thing. This is the hardest fight in the game for me.
After everything we've been through. Well then.
Oh, just kidding. There's no boss fight. Oh my god.
I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with this?
So Cerberus is the guardian of the underworld. So he basically has to sit at the entrance. But the way to get around this, you don't fight Cerberus. He's your good boy. He's your pet, and he doesn't want to fight you either. So what you have to do is you basically have these 5 different rooms, and at the end of one of them will be a satyr sack. I don't know what that means. You give it to Cerberus, and he looks the other way and lets you go past. So you still have to do these, and they're like basically like little mini gauntlets, each one. The rewards can be good, but this is pretty tough. The enemies in here kind of fight dirty. They will do a lot of damage to you. I still think like the best way to go is to go for the boons first, and then actually the gold is pretty worth it here because we come over to this other side. We've got Charon's shop. I don't have enough to afford anything here, but if you have any spare money, this can be really, really helpful in certain runs. The Daedalus anvil here will remove one of your abilities, one of your Daedalus abilities. We only have one. It's the one for, oh my god, where is it? That makes our special wider and do more damage. So it'll remove that and give us 2 more for the sword. But that's kind of risky. I would only do that if you're not really using your Daedalus ability, like it's just not really coming into play. But since we're relying pretty heavily on the extra damage and the bigger area, I'm not going to take that. Oh yeah, the Titan blood. You like how I pronounce Charon correctly, but Cerberus wrong? It's absolutely Cerberus. What do you mean? Kerberos? Get out of here. Yeah, the Titan blood. I mean, I don't know how you would possibly have this much money, but I don't think I've ever been able to buy like the like extra thing here. The palms, I think these palms cost more, but they give you 2 level up instead of 1, so they can be kind of worth it, but as always, focus on the god boons first. Alright, let's go to, Dionysus or Athena. Let's go Dionysus.
Try this way.
So basically, every one of these little gauntlets you do has a chance of having the satyr sack at the end of it. Sometimes you might have to do all 5. Sometimes you'll find it on the first one. Typically, you know, this is just how averages work. Typically, I find it between like 2 and 3. But having to find it after going through 5 of these gauntlets can be rough because it'll take a lot of health off you. So just keep that in mind. So you got to be careful of the satyrs because they can shoot like poison blow darts at you, and poison is not fun in this game. So basically, you have to do like I think like 5 of those little tiny rooms in a row. If you do get poisoned, just go up to one of these things and just hit cure. And they spawn in every single chamber, so you should be okay. These guys, I think they shoot bombs. I think that's their gimmick. They're not really doing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so they can be dangerous in these small little spaces, but it's not too bad. These guys are like the crystals that shoot beams that we've seen earlier, but they shoot 3 beams, which is annoying. So you gotta be careful with those. Oh, don't poison me. The only hint that you have that he's about to shoot is you can hear him go like... You can hear him like breathe in. And then you get a little like kind of little mini boss rush room. Oh, okay, I got poisoned. Hold on. I sent his poison dart back at him, so he got poisoned. That's funny. Fuck, again? Oh, right. So in the final place, they have like poison vents, so you gotta be careful with those. I honestly, like, fighting the bosses here is actually easier than fighting like the waves of enemies, in my opinion. Because the bosses do a lot of damage, but at least it's just like one you have to focus on. Here, there's just like a ton of like stronger enemies, and it's tough for me to deal with them. Oh my god, we got a giant rat! Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my god, please. Fuck, this is hard. I don't have any more Death Defiance, so I can't come back to life after this. So I have to be really, really, really careful. Oh, fuck me, dude. I'm glad my health came back, because that would have been really, really rough. Yikes. You take less damage when you're at lower health. Your cast does the Fest Fog. Oh, I might go for the cast. Although this could be pretty good too. So we've been avoiding this one all the time. There is one more final fountain when you find... it's in the same chamber that you find the Satyr Sack. So we could do this to get full health before the boss, which wouldn't be the worst idea. But... I don't know. Because Trippy Shot is pretty good too. But I only can shoot one right now, so maybe it's not that good. I'll go Storm Drink. Festive Fog is really, really good, but you kind of have to set up a whole build around it. I just haven't done that. Oh, I almost fell over.
Need to keep looking down those passageways.
Alright, but now we have more money for a boon, so we can grab one of these. I'm hoping I can get a good one from Zeus.
Just what I need.
I see the Purple of the Underworld has found the means to reach you with my blessing.
Damn. Okay. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Your lightning bolts have a chance to strike twice. I'll go for that one. That one's pretty good. Now we're gonna go for Athena. I could go for the health. That might not be a bad idea, but it's fine. Yeah, now I'm dealing way more lightning bolt damage. So that's pretty good. Alright. Oh boy. It's really too small of a room to deal with 3 of you guys. Alright. Anything I want to sell here? No, I'm using all these abilities. Ooh, lad. Oh boy, lots of rats. There's also a poison vent in this room, so don't stand near it. Doesn't matter. We beat him. Let's go. Just kidding, I'm cracked. Alright, so here's the big room, which means we did not find the Satyr Sack. Because it would have replaced this room if we did find it. This kind of sucks. We're have to go pretty deep into these rooms to find it. Like I said, I'm not really good at maintaining my health long enough through these, so these kind of worry me. I feel like I might die in this room, but I'm not sure. Really depends on what else spawns. At least they're not armored, so it could be worse. Please be it. Oh my god, please, no more. I can't handle any more. My health isn't good enough. Okay, so the rats will drop like little poison pools, so you gotta be careful with those. Idiot! Ah! Yeah, that's fine. I went pretty far. Damn, that sucks. I could have gone way further. I took like 60 damage from that trap. I fell for the same trap twice. The spacing on it just completely screws with me. That sucks.
What's the matter there? You got a splitting headache from those giant falling axes in the Temple of Styx?
Hypnos will also comment on who you die to or what you die to, which just like really just twist the knife.
Yeah.
Don't you laugh at me, old man.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father?
Oh, he just introduces
Probably found
the
someone new to do the
contractor.
And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
He would normally have done this in the last one, but we got the Nyx cutscene instead.
That shade, boy.
There's like a little bit of randomness, I think, to which cutscenes you get when. It depends on who you talk to and how far you've progressed and stuff like that. So I think there's like a set order of like cutscenes you have to receive, but there's like some variants.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice. Cerberus must still be back up top. Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried.
Okay.
What's that there?
So this is what we can use our gems for. Faded List of Minor Prophecies is probably the one I always go for first because it's in-game achievements. Let's go. Plunder Chest is Plunder is really good because it unlocks like the ability to sometimes have like a little bonus chest that you can unlock in the level. That way you can get extra gems, darkness, money. You just have to defeat a bunch of enemies in a certain amount of time. This makes it so you can change your keepsake in between boss levels, but just like I don't have any keepsakes yet, so that's not my biggest priority. So Faded List. This would be really good too if I had extra gems. Sometimes you can just get like 5 gold and like random vases, but like I said, we're going for this one.
Work approved. The Fated List of Minor Prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
So he adds that to your room.
Requisition that useless bit of parchment.
All right, the rest is just cosmetic. Like I said, they'll have like more stuff for us to unlock. Some of the more rare unlocks requires diamonds, so you have to beat the Hydra with different weapons to kind of unlock those. Okay, so I was going to use one of my nectar on Cerberus to get its keepsake, but I think we're going to have to rely on Skelly because Cerberus is currently not here.
We each have our commitments to this house, Megara. There is no shame in yours. And whilst your sisters are away, you bear their burden of responsibility as well.
I understand. It's just
Meg is reaching out for advice because she keeps getting beaten by me, and she feels like she's not doing her job.
Cracking at the seams, and no.
The house shall stand eternally. Although in what can...
I know. You're right. Of course, you're right.
What was that about?
Nyx isn't just my stepmom. She's the mom to everyone here, kinda in a way, and sometimes literally. Okay.
Hey, that must be the Fated List.
So as you can see here, there are different rewards for doing the different things here. So I'll go through them. Is there no escape? If you manage to break free, like the first time you complete a run, you get 1,000 darkness, which is pretty good. Distant relatives, you need to meet all of the gods. The only one we're missing is Poseidon. So we've met Zeus, Athena, Dionysus, Aphrodite, Ares, and Artemis. There's 2 more, but they're not part of this list for whatever reason. Chthonic colleagues, so these are just like the people kind of around. We've met Hades, Nyx, Charon, Hypnos, Megara. I believe we have to meet Thanatos, who's really good. He's a great character. Dusa is another character. I forget who else. I don't think it counts the other 2 sisters, but it might. And you get 10 keys for that. Goddess of Wisdom. So this is for getting all of Athena's abilities at least once. So we have Divine Flourish, Divine Dash, and Phalanx Shot. We need to get Divine Strike and all the rest. I think this one unlocks by default. Like I think you just start with this one. But to get this list for the other gods, you have to give them Nectar at least once, I think. Infernal Arms. So I think you have to use each of the weapons, or maybe unlock all the weapons, and you get 60 gems. The Stygian Blade. Unlock all the different all the different abilities for the weapon from Daedalus. We've only unlocked the Supernova, but there's a lot more to go. And there's ones like that for every single weapon. And then oh right, so this is for beating all of the mini bosses. So we're missing one mini boss in the first area. I think we beat every mini boss in the second area. Oh, no, we didn't. We're missing one mini boss in the first area. I think we're missing one in the second area. Because we did the witches. We did the Mega Gorgon, the Skull Crusher. I think we're missing the barge. Is the last one. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the barge. I feel like that's the most common one for me. And then we haven't fought any of the 4 bosses in the last area because I kind of avoided the bosses. So that's what's next on the agenda. But let me go over here. Talk to Skelly.
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your.
Oh, he's just explaining armor. Armor is kind of an annoying mechanic because enemies fight me a lot harder.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly.
It's not that orderly, really.
All right, so I'm gonna gift my first nectar to Skelly.
For you, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice. You just
So the first time you gift this to almost everyone, with I think like one notable exception, you'll know who it is. You get a little keepsake every time you gift them nectar. One of them you can't give nectar to until you can't get an item from them until the very end of the game. We got the lucky tooth. So like I said, Skelly and Cerberus are the best ones to gift your first nectar to because they're really, really good in early games. So lucky tooth, you get 1 free death defiance. They'll restore you to 50 HP. I think the more there's 3 stars for each keepsake, and you unlock them by basically having it equipped while you fight through different encounters and chambers. So the first level up for this one, I think it makes it so it restores, it goes up to 75 health, and then I think the final upgrade is 100 health. So it's not super good late game, but it's very good early game.
Go with that one.
And you can see in the bottom left, I've got the little Skelly icon next to my own icon. And then we got 2 more weapons to unlock. We got the shield, and we got the spear. I forget what you need to do to unlock the last 2 weapons, but I'll show them off real quick. So the shield like this is just okay, right? It's like an okay. It has some knockback, that's fine. You can also do this to like kind of do a bull rush where you just like charge into them. I think if you hold down X, you also defend when you're holding like this, so you can block attacks. That does not fit my playstyle, so you can also do I like this a little bit more, the dodge or the dash strike, because it's a little faster and I feel like you can do more of them in a row. But the real reason I like to do the shield is good old Captain America style, throwing the shield. This does very little damage, but when you add like lightning to it, or you add other abilities that proc every time you hit an enemy, it gets really, really good, especially since it bounces off multiple enemies when you do it. So when I use the shield, I mostly use this. And then there's the spear. The spear plays a little bit like the sword, but a little bit better. So your range is really good, your attack speed is really fast, and you can throw. But the way it works is that it's kind of like Kratos' axe in God of War Ragnarok and the God of War remake, where you throw it and then you can call it back. So you're kind of just mashing the button back and forth. If you hold it, you'll do a spin attack to get people like kind of out of the range. And then there's the dash strike. The dash strike for this is really good because the range is crazy. So I don't mind using the shield, but it's pretty. Or I don't like using I don't mind using the spear or the shield. The spear is okay, but like you have to get some really good. It's more about like multiple attacks than it is like heavy attacks. Like the sword is more about doing kind of big damage with your big attacks. So that's kind of the trade-off. But I really, especially if you're a beginner to this game, I really can't recommend always going for whichever one is glowing dark first. Because if you show at the bottom, it says plus 20% darkness. This means that every time you get a source of darkness, it's 20% higher. So I always I just pick whichever one is glowing. Every time I do a run, I don't like pick a weapon ahead of time. I'm not like, oh, I want to do this one this time. Like, nope, just go for the glowing one because I can use all the weapons pretty well. I definitely have weapons that I like using more than others, but I mean, even if you fail, you just do a new run. So, the whole I think because I forgot to look at it this time. The whole like leveling up your stuff via like the mirror is pretty good because you can just keep kind of chipping away and slowly getting better. Once you unlock all the weapons, I really would recommend just like saving your keys to unlock the rest of these because the extra abilities are also really good. because there's not too much you can level up in the beginning, but this is a good level up. So now every time I enter a new room or a new chamber, I get 3 health back, which is way better than getting 1 health back. So, and then Shadow Presence. Now I do even more damage from behind. So, not too shabby. Like I said, what I like about Hades the most is that unlike kind of games like I would say like more traditional roguelikes or roguelites, where you really just have to keep mashing your head against the wall until you win. This one at least lets you slowly build yourself up and get more abilities, like the different weapons, the weapon upgrades, the Mirror of Darkness upgrades, the different keepsakes you can do. They add so much variety to this game, like that. I think it's just amazing, and I love it. This game rules. We have been playing for about an hour and 10 though, so I think I'll call it there. I would love to play more of this, so just like with part 1, when I upload this video, hit that like button, comment that you'd like to see more. Please let me trick the YouTube algorithm into letting me play more. Please. I have so much fun with this game. I've platinumed it twice. I even played it on the Switch before that. I've played it so much, and it just doesn't get old. It is so addicting. I love it just to death. It has so much heart. So, but I think that's going to be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys later.